Hi guys, I'm Fera from Guitars AI, and I invite you to continue this journey in the fascinating world of computer-aided musicology, this time with a new Jupyter notebook and a new YouTube series on chords and harmonic field. So we are going to take a look at the chord class from the Music 21 library. We are going to use scales that we've seen before, create some functions to derive the harmonic field from a given scale, and then we can also generate a score with the chords of a harmonic field and listen to its MIDI. So let's get started. As usual, we are going to import the Music 21 library, and we start with the chord class. Chord can be seen as 3 different notes sounding simultaneously. There are different authors with different definitions. Some authors say that any 2 notes playing together is already a chord. Others say there's a harmonic unit with at least 3 different tones. So you can check out in different books. But we start by creating the C major chord. Use this chord class. We pass 3 notes. Those are the root, the 3rd, and the 5th. And we have our chord. So the chord object has some properties. So there's the name. So this is the C major triad. We can also have the 3rd, which is the E. We can get the 5th, the 7th. We can transpose from the C major. We transpose by a major 3rd interval, and we get a major E. We can also pass in the transpose function, instead of interval, we can pass the number of half steps. So the major 3rd is equivalent of 4 half steps, and we end up with the same E major triad using the transpose. As we've done with notes, we can also display a chord calling the show method. I'm running this remotely, so I'm using LilyPond. And there's this small hack that I already explained in previous tutorials to display this nice score. And then from chords, we can go to this idea of harmonic field. So in general, we can say that a harmonic field is a group of chords that are created from notes from a specific scale. And that's exactly what we're going to do. At this point here, I'm creating a C major scale using the scale class from Music 21. We already seen how to do that. So I'm just creating a C major scale, and we have here all the notes of this major scale. Previously, we also seen when I demonstrated how to get the Greek modes from the major scale by shifting the tonic to a desired degree of scale. So this is the function we used before. I'm going to use it again, because the idea is that I will take, for example, to build the C chord, it's superposition of thirds. So we will get the root, 3rd, 5th, and 7th, and then we will shift to the next note, and then this will be the root, then this will be the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7th, and so on. So this is the principle behind it. So from the major scale, what we have here, I'm simply creating list of notes from the C major scale. This is what is here. And here is the defining a function to calculate the harmonic field. So it receives a list of notes as an attribute and will return a list of chords. So I'm creating a list of chords, an empty list. And then we loop through all the notes of the scale. We will shift to every degree using the shift notes function that was defined before. And we will just return, we create a chord, and we append this chord to the chord list, and we return the chord list. And it's exactly, we just taking the scales, the shifted version of the scales, and we're just taking the desired notes that forms a chord. So when we have a list, it will start the first item, it will end on the last item, and we will take this one, then this one, this one, then this one. Then we will shift. This will go to the first position, and then we'll take this one, this one, this one, and so on. So this is what this harmonic field is doing. We are superimposing thirds from this scale, only using notes from the major scale, but you can pass any scale you want, and it's the same principle. So here, what I'm doing is just I'm using the common name from the chord that will give us the C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, and so on. So for every chord in the harmonic field of the notes from scale. So harmonic field is this function. Notes from scale is the list of notes from the C major scale. And we have a list of chords. Now, we already have the harmonic field that was built from the C major scale. We can also have a musical score. So we use the stream score like we used before. We give it a time signature. We define which clef we want to use, what is the key, and then I'm appending the notes. So from every chord in the harmonic field of the notes from scale, I am giving a duration to each chord, and I'm adding as a lyric. You also have this possibility to add a lyric, but just to display this text. So it's the name of the chords using the figure, the symbol figure nomenclature, and I'm appending as a lyric, and then we can display, and we have this nice score with all the chords from the harmonic field built from the C major scale, and it will sound like this. And that's it. So we basically, the only new thing we came across in this Jupyter notebook is the chord class. So we can also, as we created notes, we can create chords, and we define a function using a function to shift notes. So we already seen how to generate Greek modes from the scale, from major scale. We use this again, and we define a new function, the harmonic field, that uses this function shift notes, and we will generate a list of chords with the chords from the notes built from the scale given. In this case, it's the C major scale, and we have the harmonic field of the C major scale. That's it. Check you later.